Welcome to WesternSoapNow.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. I've got America's Mattress Live Tower Cam pointed eastbound because we actually have storms. Those are storm clouds, and they're primarily in the Glenwood Springs area. So, yeah, it's that far away. Most of us are hot. Most of us have a little bit of clear patch above us. And with those hot temperatures, please remember, check in on others during these hot days. These hot days aren't going to stop until this time next week. In fact, next Wednesday is when we start to lower the temperatures. So we're going to be running records. We're going to be running for the records for multiple days in a row, consecutive days in a row at or above 100 degrees. So make sure you schedule time to cool down and get into the shade. And you know what? This is the time of the year where I eat salad. I guess they call it the salad days of summer because that's a light meal. It's easy to digest and it feels pretty good and healthy when you eat one, especially as your last meal of the day. So just make sure you take care of yourself. And parents, check the back seat for kids. Never leave a child unattended in a car any time of the year. But I'm hitting this message home in July because these are our hotter months and our temperatures run quickly. For example, our 12th day at or above 100 degrees in Grand Junction, the record today is only 103. We crushed it with 106. This is still tentative as of this recording. 106 actually ties the all-time high for Grand Junction, which was set in 2005. That happened on July 21st of that year. 106 was the hottest Grand Junction has ever officially been. We're still waiting for the data to unfold. I'm seeing numbers that might suggest we're setting a new record, but we're going to wait until 18Z for that information. I'm sorry, 6 p.m. for that information. In the meantime, we've got some hazardous weather aside from the very hot conditions, and you can see highlighted in orange, that's the heat advisory that has since been expanded in through eastern Garfield County. Also includes eastbound 50 through Delta, Olathe, but even some of the communities in the higher elevations, Paonia, Crawford, Hotchkiss, Orchard City, these areas also under this heat advisory through Friday night. We're still going to be very hot on Saturday. I would not be surprised if we see this extended on Saturday, possibly even Sunday. Those are both going to be record days temperature-wise. But highlighted in green, we also have a flood watch. That's for the Grizzly Creek burn scar. That is a flash flood watch for storms in the area. Now, with that being the case, let's jump right into radar and see if we can track some of those storms. Well, this is the bigger picture. There's not a lot out there. There are building clouds across portions of Garfield County and Mesa County. These are producing some lightning strikes. I don't see any off the top of my head on radar. Minimal lightning strikes, but gusty winds, that's going to be a situation. But Glenwood Springs, where the Grizzly Creek burn scar is over I-70, they're under a flash flood watch, and we just had a couple of cells move over the area. Though maybe not directly over the burn scar, if this gets upgraded to a flood warning, then a safety closure would ensue from CDOT for I-70. That safety closure hopefully would preempt any debris flow and any bigger problems. But I think this is going to get yanked at 6 p.m. without too much of fanfare. Again, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. But just be mindful. Check in on WesternSoapNow.com regularly. We have a cotrip.org address that you can hyperlink to for those road updates. Top wind gusts subdued below the 25-mile-per-hour zone. We're still going to be breezy on Saturday as well. We have a system that's passing by to our north on Saturday. That's what's generating the breezy conditions. And that system's going to track eastbound. So by Sunday afternoon, that is going to produce some very nasty weather for the Mid-South around Memphis, south of the Great Lakes region, Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, Nashville, Saturday, Sunday night. It's going to be very active weather for them. But for us, it's just a breeze maker on Saturday. This is what we've done so far. This is not official, but these are hot temperatures, folks. We get into Saturday morning. We do have some slight cooling we can anticipate. Great. That's all because of the dry air we have. So the dry air is helpful with the overnight lows. It helps cool us down. But we are right back in it Saturday afternoon. Look at these high temperatures. Grand Junction has a record high that we're going to try to go for. It's 105. It may not be achievable. Montrose has a record high of 98. That might be achievable, but hot temperatures. But thanks to that system passing by to the north, technically we are going a little bit cooler. I say that with a straight face, but it's hard not to laugh with 103 and 102 being considered cooler temperatures when you compare 105, 106, 108. So yeah, that is a fact. But Sunday through Monday, we have a chance to run for the records. Middle of next week, that high pressure system already breaking down a little bit over the weekend from systems passing by to the north repeatedly. And that's going to help in the long term because by the middle of next week, we should get some moisture riding in from the west, southwest. So that could be helpful. That could reintroduce that storm pattern. It's not an ideal pattern where we have our high to the east, the low to the west, and they work together in tandem as a conveyor belt to bring storms out of the subtropics. But with a high dipping in the southwest and allowing moisture to ride in from these subtropics, we'll take it. We will take it. Montrose also, we're going to be looking at near record temperatures, mostly on Saturday though. I think Sunday and Monday are pretty safe. The records are too hot for our forecasted highs. But the middle of next week, we lower the temperatures and we add the opportunity for rain showers.